Hey, what is going, you guys? And today I'm gonna be going over the redesigns of Nox Eternis's demons, the main characters' demons and stuff, and basically just answer a few questions about the series that nobody really just asked. I kind of made up these questions, and anyways, guys, let's get on with the video. All right, so the first ever redesign I've ever made. So, if you guys are wondering why is it so pixelated and so bad, well, it's because it's an Adobe file. So I actually did this on Adobe Illustrator, and I had to take like a whole ass class for that. Hold on. Guys, so I want to go over like these redesigns. So basically, what I had in mind for Allianz Devil Killer, aka me, in the series, in Nox Eternis, is that I kind of wanted to give it more symbolism to God, because Alian is like supposed to embody God in like Christianity in general. So by making him, it's actually kind of like a ironic or irony that I kind of made him more devilish looking than his counterpart Yahir. But anyways, yeah. So actually, the redesign I did actually were the arms and the legs. I didn't really show that much, mainly because I kind of wanted just to show like their face and kind of like a portrait, just looking to the side like this, like all cool and shit. Basically, what I wanted to show you guys was how the arms were to look like if it was actually full body, and yeah. So I nicknamed this Devil Killer. What I was trying to go for the arms and legs, for actually the forearms and the what is that, shins, is like a kind of like an earthy type feel, like kind of like wood, but like a really indestructible wood. Because then again, this dude is just going all in, going all in some demons. And yeah, I basically wanted to match their horns, because the horns, mainly because if you look at the design now, not now, but like if you look at the past design, there was nothing, you know, that was kind of like, what's that word? Kind of like going with the horns. The horns were just the only part that was organic, as like I like to say it. It was the only part that was organic about him, and I kind of wanted to spread that around his design. So yeah, probably the shins and the hands don't really like fit together, but still, it's kind of like a butterfly. It's inside of a shell, but it hatches and this and that, this and that. Um, yeah, basically a caterpillar. So form, I made two types of forms. Allianz demon form. First one is Devil Killer, and the second one's Majin Killer. Now, Majin Killer is equipped to defeat any sort of evil entities, Majins included. Basically, this is his out of the shell form. So this is what he truly looks like underneath. And as you guys can see, the correlation between the blue stuff in his horns and basically the blue stuff in his arms, basically. Um, yeah, that's basically it. This is kind of like a in the shell versus out of the shell type thing. It's kind of like that. And if you guys are wondering what type of material he's made out of, it's kind of out of cosmic material. Basically it's unbreakable. It's very very durable. Um, like the name implies, he can go up against Majins and like kill them. Not gods. I don't know about gods. He might stand a chance of like against gods against in this form. But yeah, that's basically it. So the second one I actually did redesign a little bit. So if you guys are wondering, like if you guys have made it this far, if you guys are wondering where are their wings, like what the hell? Well, actually their wings are like deployable. Now what I mean by deployable is like they're not always gonna show. They're not always on there. They could show them on command. So basically, if they don't want their wings anymore because it looks too big or too in the way, they could just literally make them disappear and stuff. So like I redesigned Alian, I kind of want to redesign the shins and the foot. No, wait, the shins and the hands basically, and yeah, I basically wanted to make them full body, like I said. But that's not the reason why we're here. His second form. Actually, Yahir has three forms. His last form is his devil form, like his true devil king form. So his second form kind of represents fear and despair, basically. I know that kind of sounds corny, but it basically represents that. And I didn't really nickname these two because I don't know what to nickname it. If you guys want to know, if you guys want to nickname these two, put them down in the comments, and if they sound good as fuck, I'll probably rename these, and I'll probably credit you too. But anyways, so yeah, as you guys can see, this little part right here, you guys are wondering why is it like this? Like, why does it look like this? It's supposed to be these colliding, making a weird shape, and also showing off more of his red. And in this form or in this universe, the more red it shows, like if a demon has more red on them, that's how the more evil they are, So form two is kind of him letting go of his humanity, and yeah, I kind of wanted to make him like devilish enough, so like those Baphomet, those things where they have like a long ass beard and then some horns. I kind of wanted to do that, but except covering the mouth. And you guys are wondering why? How does he talk? He doesn't talk. He talks telepathically, but it's not really in a language that we can comprehend. So whenever he talks to someone or raises his voice, actually makes the person go a little bit insane because they don't know what the hell they're saying, and like they start going like that. And yeah, pretty much I think the design for this one, for the second form, is kind of janky. I don't know, I kind of made it because I was kind of bored. And a little thing to tell y'all, in my digital art class I was sitting right in front of the teacher, so the teacher could really see whatever I was drawing. And sometimes I do actually think that some of my teachers don't like me, because mainly because I remember this dude right next to me. Oh my gosh, I remember this dude right next to me. He did something. I wouldn't say like so perfect, like it's to the point where you want to frame and shit. No, he did something that's like it's understandable for a person his age to do that. So he did that, and then my teacher was like, "Whoa, look at this shit! Like, what the fuck?" He was kind of acting like it was Picasso. And then I think I drew something that was very unique. I kind of thinking out of the box and stuff. Walked past me, and I'm like, oh man, I went like that. So, yeah. Yeah, by the way, guys, sorry to inform you, we're not only here to do the redesigns of the demons of Nox Eternis, the demon forms of the two main characters. No, we're here to actually show. I'm gonna actually reveal to you Volume One and Volume Two covers. I know I did it in like a live stream, but it's so deep into the live stream that most people won't even look at it because it's like an hour in or 2 hours in, so I might as well show you guys. This is what the cover of Nox Eternis Volume 1 would be if it was actually published. As you guys can see, this is the most detail I could like add in a photo, because I'm not really that good at drawing skyscrapers and stuff, and like basically towers. And my idea with this was you're here looking over the city in just rage and like despair, sorrow. And he basically looks over it and just, and this little thing, I try to make it look like a lightning strike, but I don't know, it looks kind of weird. But yeah, anyways, yeah, there's nothing more symbolic than just him looking over the city on like a Goliath thing. I tried my best to make a Goliath, but I don't know if I did it right. The wings kind of look iffy. And yeah, this is volume 2 of Nox Eternis. Now, so far into the story for Nox Eternis in this cover is that we basically start with Yahir in the present, but the more he takes naps, the more he has his memories back, and yeah, that's basically it. Because living that long can do something to the brain, to the point where they can start to forget like the most important things. So, anyways, in this, I'm sorry if you can still see the outline. He has a fucking cranium. I know that. But anyways, in this, Alian appears, and what I was trying to go for this cover is a Sin City type deal. So you know how in Sin City the blood or like red is basically just the only thing that's outlined, nothing else. Kind of wanted to do that, but with the colors representing them. Like for Alian, aka me, it's basically just blue for him. But for Yahir, it's red, obviously. So yeah, I don't know. It's just simple. There's no background details, and it just says Nox Eternis. And that's basically it for the volume, not volumes, for the covers for Nox Eternis and stuff. And yeah, that's basically it. So on to the questions that nobody asked about this series. So you're probably asking, or probably not asking because you don't care. You're probably not asking what is the martial arts that Alian and Yahir uses. Well, actually, I kind of made this idea up of like renaming their or naming their martial arts of like some Pantera albums that I really liked. So The martial art of Alian, how he uses it is a vulgar display of mercy. That was his first. That was the first name I was gonna name it to. But then again, his theme is from Far Beyond Driven, the Pantera album. So I was like, that's kind of weird because Yahir's name for his martial art is the Great Trendkill, and yeah, Alian's style of fighting is always logical. You know, he always talks first, asks question first, and then fight. If he knows that he's in trouble or he's in like some type of predicament with a person or with a demon, he just assumes the worst and just like tells them what he's thinking. Kind of like, I think you're here to kill me, but I'm not really sure of that. Can you make it clear? He's kind of straightforward like that, as I am too as well. So basically, so the word trend kill doesn't have any meaning to it, but in this case it does. So trend kill for me, it means like a trend kill. Once you kill, you cannot stop killing. So it's kind of like a trend that happens, and you just kind of go at it. But yeah, basically his martial arts style uses brutalism, and basically anyone that annoys the shit out of him, he just kills instantly because who gives a shit anymore. His Yahir's mindset is obviously, he's been living a long time, and he's been watching. He watched the people he loved the most go away in front of his face, and he doesn't care anymore. That's why. So that's why his name is the Great Southern, or the Great Trendkill. And yeah. Second question of the question that nobody asked about the series is that what time and place does Nox Eternis take place? It takes place in the year 3000, basically in the years 3000. It could be 3026, 3000 like 38. It basically takes place in that a whole 1,000 years after this. And it's really well into the future, and it's also in my fictional city called Toki City. It's kind of a weird name, but I kind of wanted to make it unique and stuff. And basically, it's a floating city in the sky, a city of dreams, literally. It was made from a visionary that was good with stocks and stuff, and he basically had a shit ton of money, so he built his own city in the sky. And basically, what it is that it's a big ass city, and it's similar to that one thing from Dragon Ball Z where it's just a big stick and there's like a little platform on it. That's basically it. That's Toki City, and yeah. All right, guys, that's about it. If you guys want to know their origin story and basically how they became who they are, just say that in the comments or like this video. Actually like this video. If this gets like 4 likes or 2 likes, probably 4 likes, I will make an origin story. You know, kind of going over Allianz and Yahir's origin story, and basically, yeah, that's basically it. Also, if you guys are new around here and want to hear more of my ideas, please subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to reach 200 subs, and also join the Discord, man. It's pretty dead over there, but I do occasionally do like stuff like draw offs. Who can draw my my characters better. I always love seeing you guys doing fan arts of my stuff. I honestly really love it. It's like a drug, honestly. I am so filled with ecstasy whenever I see you guys like redraw my stuff. Also redesign my stuff too. I love it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.